The Indian Ocean slave trade was a global network, a system that linked East Africa to the Middle East, Persia, India, and even Indonesia, centuries before a European colonizer showed up at all. It started as early as the 7th century with the rise of Islamic trade networks. Arab merchants, especially from Oman and Yemen, began sailing down the East African coast. They didn't just trade gold, ivory, and spices, they traded people. And it grew. By the 9th century, East African ports like Kilwa, Mogadishu, and Mombasa had become key nodes in this human trafficking machine. By the 12th century, enslaved Africans were serving in royal courts in Baghdad, Delhi, and Mecca, and it didn't stop. In fact, the Indian Ocean slave trade outlasted the transatlantic one. Slavery wasn't officially abolished in Saudi Arabia and Oman until 1962. Unlike the Atlantic system, this trade didn't rely on massive plantations. It was more dispersed and in some ways more insidious. It moved people into homes, harems, palaces, pearl diving boats, and armies. Sometimes they were domestic servants, sometimes concubines, sometimes castrated boys forced into service as eunuchs. But don't let the lack of sugarcane fields fool you. This was slavery by every definition, and it wasn't small. Historians estimate that between 10 and 18 million Africans were trafficked through the Indian Ocean system over a span of 1,200 years. You don't run a system that big by accident. You run it with structure and efficiency and complicity and with silence. That's what made it so goddamn effective. It wasn't just a trade, it was a memory wipe.